Let's talk about when sex stops feeling good with the person that you dealing with.
Maya, if I detach from you that hard that sex don't feel good, oh baby, you are out. You
I
are
was finna say,
done.
you know that a nigga not that nigga anymore when y'all trying to fuck and your body has no reaction to him.
Desert. Pure dude desert, no water in
Like if you got a
sight.
spit start, this motherfucker is not for you.
Telling you be on your way when I told you to fall back. So can you come pick up your clothes? I had them.
Welcome to Out of Pocket and On Purpose, where we check in, tell the truth, and say the things we don't always say out loud. It's your girl, Asia Yvette.
And Kamaya J.
Yes, and this is part 2 of toxic relationships and situationships. So if you didn't hear part 1, make sure you go back and go watch that because we talked about toxic relationships. We've shared our stories. We talked about why we stay and yeah, the red flags, they go ignored and how things feel good and then still bad. And, we just had to get a lot out in part 1. But today, we're getting into a little bit of the harder part. We're talking about situationships, leaving, healing, and why, even after everything, sometimes you still go back. Because it's one thing to know something isn't good for you, but it's another thing to actually let it go. But before we really get into it, Maya, how was your week? Oh, Lord.
I've been getting told every which way but loose.
Here we go.
Every which way. Just tell every which way but loose. I've had a good week though. Um, so far so good.
Okay, you looking
Uh,
good because you look good. You look blessed.
girl, don't
Yeah. Where your goo-goos at? No,
hold on, y'all. Yeah.
no goo-goos today?
What's poppin' twin? Give me one.
Y'all don't know Maya is really blind. Come on, goo-goo.
Yeah, I
There
can't
they
see to
go.
save the little baby Jesus.
You look real educated. Real schmarticles.
Very bonita. Is it giving
Very bonita.
bonita?
Muy bonita.
Mm.
You
Bitty
know, we
bitty
know a
bamba.
little. Okay, Selena was not Puerto Rican.
Well, TT's Puerto Rican.
It's giving Puerto
For
Rican. You was a fool. Well, you can see how my week went. Missing a whole fingernail. Yeah, we gonna have to take some self-defense classes.
Taekwondo, karate,
A little
something.
Tabo. A little
Taibo is crazy.
we need something, but mine wasn't from fighting. So for those of you that
Ooh,
know me personally,
uh-oh.
y'all know Whitney had her baby. Yeah. Come on, Whitney. Whitney had her
Whitney!
baby. My God, baby is here. And I was at her house for the week she had the baby. I was actually there when the baby was born. Clock. Yeah. Yeah. She's so beautiful. But yeah, I was at her house and I was trying to go back upstairs, y'all. And for some stupid reason, I put my hand in the wrong place. My finger got caught on this metal piece of the gate. And yeah, I cracked my finger. So I'm kind of looking a little ghetto right now, but don't judge me. And then also this weekend, because Maya, you know what your girl did. Let me talk about it.
Charlie Rich on the shit.
Yeah.
21 with her kids. I know that's right.
Okay. Your girl went to go see Jacquees. I got to go see my bestie, hang out with my other friends too. And I will say one thing. Yeah, I'm mad at Jacquees because he took forever. But I'm also mad at the promoter because that VIP section was not VIP. I was getting bumped, ran through everything. But I will say when Jacquees
Girl.
came out, it was good. And then there was this other performer that came out too. His name is Blackheart Amir. And yeah, I'm just leaving right there.
Here we go. Situationships. Let's do it.
Let me
Let's
stop before I
do
start
it.
sending the wrong signals. No, but yes, the show was actually awesome. But you're right. Let's do it, Maya. Where we starting at today? Because we talking that good stuff. We talking
Uh,
situationships. Well, Maya, since we talked toxic relationships last time, what is the difference between a toxic relationship and a situationship?
I'm gonna say this: when it comes to a situationship, you're not in a relationship. You're doing all of the relationship things without the actual title, without the actual bond. It's like getting a sneaky link and falling in love that first night. Like getting a sneaky link and y'all just never leave each other alone.
Because baby, I'd have been there a couple times.
Girl, the last one
But
lasted five
Maya,
years.
Maya, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't it be the hardest thing to break up with your sneaky link? I feel like breaking
You
up
want
with
to
your
know
sneaky link
something?
is harder than breaking up with somebody you in a real relationship with.
I feel like it depends on how much you fuck with the sneaky link.
Okay.
Like I said, it might start off as a situationship and you might actually end up into an actual relationship. And
Hmm.
once feelings get involved, you know what I'm saying. But if you've been dealing with a motherfucker like 3-4 months, y'all just hunching from time to time. Y'all see each other here and there, but it's toxic. You not necessarily being chosen. I mean, you get a wet ass at the end of the day, but it's so much more to get than a wet ass. At that point, you gotta either get up off that stuff.
Mm.
Cause ladies, let me tell y'all something. I had somebody tell me a secret. Let me tell y'all this same secret. Stop letting these niggas dickmatize y'all.
Okay. Cause
Coochie has power. The coochie has power if you know how to use it and you know what the fuck you doing with it. Please use y'all power. Please embrace y'all power. Abundance, ladies. Speak abundance over what the hell y'all got going on. And stop accepting these breadcrumbs from these niggas.
heavy on it, because we go through a lot in relationships, and it's not to say that females always go through the most. No, it be some deadbeat females out here too that just be
It
out here
do.
hoeing and whatnot, so the fellas get it too. So we not just gonna say that they don't, but all in all, relationships period, especially with a situationship, because if you in a situationship, that's your man or your girl, but that's not your man and that's not your girl type thing. But both of y'all know, like, if you do something, that's your last type thing. And I can't even say my last little shebang was a full situationship, because I should not have to tell you, don't have no female in my face. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, that little situationship was a mess. And I give up.
I'm screaming.
I give up. I'm on to bigger and better things. Church this week was real good and definitely taught me what I'm really looking for. Relationship Goals by Pastor Michael Todd has been helping, because I keep saying I want a specific type of man, but I also have to learn myself what it takes to have that type of man, what I need to do. And I think that's why I be stuck in this pattern of situationships and toxic relationships, because I'm not changing anything about me. And like we said, and like we will always say, if you want to change something, it starts with you. Because if you're going to
Respectfully.
continue to let stuff happen, that means there's something in you that needs to change, because you're letting it happen. People only do what you allow. So you got to get up out of there. Now, we do know
Agreed.
detachment is the hardest part, though. I'm just a baby. Because it'd be hard when you know you want somebody and you swear up and down they want you, but they show you that they don't want you. And it's just like, at what point do you start to detach? I don't know. And it's not fair. Look, I'm just a little bitty baby. But
Look, I'm trying my hardest to hold it.
hold it together, Queen. But I mean, do you want to talk about it? That's what we here for. Let's talk about it, friend. I hate to see my friend cry.
Especially with the Gucci's on, because then my
Not with
eyes
the
look
coach.
real big. And then you can damn see,
I
like,
already
God
told
damn
you.
it.
Look, JC said when he get an adult, and I'm gonna stand beside him,
And when my baby get an adult, he gonna handle that.
and he is, and I'm gonna call Jelly, and she gonna run him clean over.
I know,
Okay,
and you know what? Fucks with jails because she said she was gonna reverse go forward a few times.
and
That's
that's
my
why we
girl.
love her, because I know when I have a problem, that's who I'm calling.
Hey, look, just like that video, we're calling mom.
It is.
We're
We
calling
call it
mom,
Jelly. We call it Jelly. But why are you crying, Maya? What's
girl.
going on?
I just left a relationship and toxic. I don't think is the word for it, but speaking of attachment and detachment, like you said, when you date people, you learn a lot about yourself as much as you learn about other people. You might, I found out like a lot about how I handle my emotions or how I might communicate, and how even if I feel like I understand it or I'm effectively communicating, that somebody might not interpret things the way that I might interpret. And ultimately, the relationship just wasn't healthy. And I was holding on for so long and allowing for so many things to happen that made me unhappy because I wanted this person that made me happy. And sometimes you really gotta make a decision because either way it go, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Either way it go, that shit is going to hurt. You're either gonna cry and be lonely and have somebody next to you, or you're gonna cry and be lonely and move past it and move forward and not continue to deal with it and not to continue to go through it and not continue to cry because eventually those tears are dry. Like, I'm a heavy believer on pain is inevitable, but it is temporary. Like, you're not gonna be able to avoid hurting, but it won't last forever.
for
And
sure.
so my detachment process has been difficult for me. Um, but like I told y'all in part one, Chat GPT saves me from texting that nigga every
Okay.
time.
Come on,
Every
chat.
time. Or sitting on the phone with Asia or sitting on the phone with my best friend. Like, I will do just about anything before I call that man phone back. It's not happening.
So when you do get that urge, outside of like Chat GPT and us, your girl, is there anything else that you're working as far as your detachment process? Like, have you blocked them? Do you still check their pictures or stuff like that? Like, what is it looking like now that y'all not together?
Um, Even during the relationship, this person was blocked via social media. That's how y'all know y'all toxic when y'all can't be friends on social media.
Red flag.
Like
Flag on the play. Big red
oh
flag
my mama, like
on the play.
we can't be friends on social media. Um, so I already had this person blocked via social media. Um, so that's not like a very big deal. As far as blocking them from my phone, that person is not blocked, but I know that neither one of us got anything to say to each other. Like, after everything, it was just kind of like both of our hands was forced. Like, we gotta leave that shit where the fuck where it's at. Like, it is what it is. But when I do get that urge to be like, I want to know what he doing, or I miss him, or I want to see him, I just think about things that he did that brought us to where we were in the first place. Like, oh, you just did this, or you just did that, or this happened, or that happened, or you said this, and I just can't get over that. Like, it's just at some point in time, you stop tolerating people's disrespect and trying to find excuses for them out of love to just be like, yeah, I can't deal with that shit. Like, so when I get the urge, I just remind myself, like, when the motherfucker woke up this morning, they didn't think about me. Why are you thinking about them?
Very
You gotta
true.
you gotta let
And
it go.
yeah, because you bring up a good point. Like, you don't just lose a person, you lose habit, routine, feelings,
Mhm.
like things that became second nature because you was with somebody. So it's like to completely cut that off like cold turkey. It's like trying to beat any type of addiction.
It's like
And
doing crack
relationships are oh,
and trying to
and
stop.
crack is whack.
And it's cheap.
Okay, it's
Whitney!
cheap. Come on. But like that's the bad thing about it. I attach real bad. I attach bad real hard and real fast. So when it comes to detachment, it's like, well, what does that look like? And I feel like it looks different for everybody in every situation. Because it's like, did you start to detach before you made it final type thing, or was it final and then you had to detach? And in your situation, it was like it became final and then you had to start to detach after, which is understandable to why you still like, dang, I want to text that person, versus somebody like me. I'm gonna hang in there and do everything I can. I'm not gonna leave you alone type. Well, let me say I used to be like this. I don't leave people alone, but during the situationship or the toxic relationship, I slowly start to detach. You're gonna notice I'm not talking to you. I'm not being as nice anymore. I start to be a bitch. Like those are the clear signs that I don't fuck with you and I'm losing interest. And it is what it is. And eventually I'm gonna walk away. It might take a minute, but I'm gonna walk away. I block folk. I used to. I don't block them no more. And the reason I don't block them is because if I do catch those urges, I know that something in me is still feeling them. And I know that that's something I gotta work on. So I think it's just me trying to become an adult in this world of relationships because baby, it's hard dating out here. We're gonna have to talk about that next episode because it is
We
so hard
definitely
dating
do.
in 2026. Like,
When social media started to portray relationships as when social media became a fucking thing is when shit went downhill. Like I really should have grew up in the 80s when they had clubs for the teens and everybody used to go out and meet people. Like y'all meet motherfuckers online, one night stand, fuck first night, talk for a few weeks.
baby, okay.
Like I want to be loved. I am a lover girl. Like, and that's why I think me and you've had this conversation before. The only thing as women, she said this in part 1, that we do is stay way too fucking long. We stay way too long. 5 years being with somebody and not being happy is not a relationship.
Definitely. It'd be hard, but excuse me, it's dating in this day and age is so irritating because like you said, social media takes over everything. And I feel like as well, like you see social media, you see like how other people are in their relationships, and as a single person you compare yourself to that. And hell, even as somebody in a relationship, situationship, whatever, you're all people be comparing. And I be trying to tell folk, one, the grass ain't greener on the other side, and two, you're an outsider looking in. You don't know what people really be going through. So don't idolize the next person's relationship because baby, I promise, I was in one relationship which wasn't even a relationship. It was a full situationship, and people were just like, oh, y'all just so cute. People swore up and down, you know, we just had it going on. And baby, the inside of that relationship was pure D hell. Literally smile for the cameras. And it just wasn't it. And I feel like for me, I ain't even gonna lie, the hardest part of detaching is the photos. You know I'm done with you when I delete the photos. If I still have the photos, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I don't know what it is. I feel like pictures. How do they say it? Pictures are worth 1,000 words or something. The pictures are the hardest part for me because there's so much memory in that, especially during a happy time. There's so much to say about this one picture. I could literally it could be a picture of me just laying next to you. And I get that urge and that feeling of, damn, I miss a motherfucker. And it sucks. It sucks so bad. But I feel like when you start to get into a solo routine, it becomes a little easier. You gotta build yourself into solo stuff, into doing things outside of that relationship. Get back to whatever it was that you was doing before that person. Find a new hobby. Hell, go talk to your mama. Cause hey, Miss Linda.
Okay. Please don't call Miss Linda. Please.
Don't
Y'all
do
know
Linda.
Miss Linda do not listen. That's why her name is Linda. Cause she do
Miss
not be
Linda,
listening.
listen. But detachment is for sure the hardest part.
For
It
sure.
is the hardest part. Cause when you really think about it, like you're really building you were building a life with somebody and now you have to rebuild it on your own. And like we was talking about in this day and age, I feel like that's also a problem with relationships. People just be looking out for themselves. It don't work. If you go in like that, you gonna come out like that. It just everybody, let's get it together. Okay, deep breath, everybody. We need to start doing something. But Maya, do you actually miss this person? Or do you miss I'm not even gonna say the feeling, the good times?
If I'm being honest, because I just told ChatGPT this, my good sis Shantisha just asked me this. The answer is both.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I miss the person because obviously I spent a lot of time with this person, communicating with this person, spending time with this person. Sometimes you get hooked on the people more than you do the idea of
Mm-hmm.
the person.
Is it the dick?
I don't think so.
No, not in
And,
this case, because you know that used
and
to be
not in
my
this
problem.
case. I now you know me. I'm one of those people. I am very emotional, and I take
Yes.
on a lot of other people' emotions too.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met this person was pretty much just like, fuck it, like life is over. Like I'm giving up, what it is type
Well,
shit.
what they had going on.
Mm.
Mm.
I mean,
What?
I mean,
Just be
but
quiet though.
I was just a very optimistic light at that time for this person. Like we kept each other heads like cool, calm, collected. And I feel like me personally, I set a lot of expectations in my head that I may not ever voice because I base my expectations off of the actions that are being presented.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell in love with the picture that I drew of this person, of this physical person. And now that that's no longer who he is, now that his mask is no longer on, it's it's hard cuz yes, I miss the person, but you make me not want to miss you. Like that feeling right there, like that gets to me. Like I do not like the feeling of not liking or wanting to like somebody because I'm such a lover. Like I'm such a forgiving person. I'm such just like open, big-hearted person. So if I get that feeling that I can't be around you or disgusted to be in your presence, like that shit fucks with me because I don't want to feel that way about nobody. But I miss the routine too. Waking up every day and seeing this person name or number come across your phone or this person living together, especially if y'all live together. You see this person every day. You wake up to this person, you go to sleep to this person, like all of that. So it you get so accustomed to certain things, but I really feel like I set myself up for failure most of it just due to the expectations that I expected people to carry out.
And I feel like that's a big thing because somebody told me before, and I want to say it was my bestie. When I still go to her for everything, especially when it comes to me being upset, because I need to know if I'm tripping or if I'm valid. Because if I'm valid, it's gonna make it worse for you. But if I'm tripping, then I know I need to take a step back and be like, okay, let me regroup. But
Mm.
she's told me before, you cannot expect people to act the way you would act. And when I tell you, when she told me that, it has really changed the way I handle relationships, how much I attach, which then fixes my detachment because I want this XYZ123 type of a relationship. I know I need to be this XYZ123 type of person. But like we said, there's going to be downfalls in every relationship. But I can't look at somebody and put expectations on them and be like, well, this is what you showed me. You could have been playing the whole time. And now I'm seeing the real you, which is unfortunate for me. But hell, I can't expect you to be like that. You got to live up to them own expectations. Because as a human person, I expect for myself in any type of relationship to be good, to be faithful, to do all of these things. And if I drop the ball on that, I failed myself. Yes, I failed the other person, but I failed myself.
Yeah.
Expectations on people is hard because it's like, you showed me this, now I'm expecting it and you don't do it. Like, use a bitch. Just simply put, use a bitch. And I feel like any person in a relationship, and we said this last episode too, you cannot do things to get a person and then stop doing it. That's not fair, whether man or woman.
Because
You
women
can't
do
do
it
that.
too.
And do women be acting like they see, and I'm not gonna lie, because I was one of them women. I realized used to
I'll
always be
scream.
cute. Used to always, you only see the good of me. And then once I know you for real, yeah, this is me. I ain't getting dressed up every day. I don't do my eyebrows every day. I don't wear lip gloss every day. I don't put my lashes on every day. Fuck that. But how do I put this? Me, I think I don't be missing the person exactly. I always miss the feeling. And just go to the last episode to know what I really be missing. But it be them soul times. When you really into it with a person, them soul ties be vicious. And it be difficult to break loose. Because it's like, dang, like, my soul hurt over here. I done gave you something of me that, and I feel like in every type thing that I do, I give a little bit to somebody that I've never given before. And if you fuck with that, I don't never know how to regain that piece back. But I have to at some point build up on it or replace it. Maybe that's just me though, but I don't like being so tied to people. But my soul hurt. Okay. It hurt. And we gon' why I stay. And that's the problem. But if we gonna talk about it like we did last time, I know I'm bad. When I start to detach from a person, I'm not one to just jump into the bed with the next person. No, I need some space. I need some time. I need to refine my peace. But when that time does come to be with the next person, have you ever compared your new partners to your toxic ex? Or is it just me?
I think that might just be you, because once I
Really?
start doing, I think that might just be you, and I can't speak for none of the other ladies. So, ladies, I mean,
Somebody
whatever.
tell me in the
But
comments, have you ever done that before? Like
I will say
on
this:
the top three?
I never was like, oh yeah, he's better in bed than him, but I was probably like, yeah, his dick bigger. Like,
See, that's a comparison still. If you didn't
it
compare the actual
is,
sex itself, you still compare something to that person.
yeah, possibly.
It be them toxic relationships and situationships. Back after those great messages. We're back and we were talking about sex after toxic relationships. I remember us talking about comparing sex to toxic exes. We did talk about that. Because y'all know this is your girl's topic. I'm an expert. Come on, expertise. I quit. No. I know I did say that after any type of situationship, toxic relationship, I always need a break. I definitely need a break after, those soul ties, trying to break them barriers, trying to, move forward. Because some people really think that it's like to get over one man, you get under the next one. In my case, not a good experience. It does not
Okay.
help because you literally go from one experience to the next, and then now you're solely attached to this person, all based off sex. And it's just like, relationships are supposed to be more than sex. Like, I feel like sex just confuses everything. Sex doesn't, one, it don't solve anything. It don't get you nowhere. It don't fix nothing. It feel good. And that's about it. Like,
Let's talk about when sex stops feeling good with the person that you dealing with.
Maya, if I detach from you that hard that sex don't feel good, oh baby, you are out. You
I
are
was finna say,
done.
you know that a nigga not that nigga anymore when y'all trying to fuck and you just, your body has no reaction to him.
Desert. Pure dude desert, no water in
Like, if you got a
sight.
spit start, this motherfucker is not for you. Oh my
You're
mama.
done. Like, and what be so funny to me is, guys these days will be like, will try and bash you for it. And it's just like, no, don't try and bash the woman for it. You might want to take a look at your still. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just the
Do
messenger, fellas.
something.
I am just the messenger, fellas. Okay. I feel like beyond the sex, you've got to learn how to communicate. Is
Mm-hmm.
any like situationships, especially. I feel like if we talking about just situationships this episode, since we talked about toxic last time, 9 times out of 10, the sex is the main base of your situationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're trying to move from situation to relationship. And it's like, how do you do that? And the problem about situationships is you've already given access to everything in the situationship. You've already exposed your cards. So it's like, why guys don't want to go into a commitment no more because I'm already getting it. So what is me saying, oh, you my girlfriend? Why? It's not gonna be different. I'm gonna get the same stuff. There's just a title on it. You know, people don't like titles. I won't even say just guys. I'm sorry, y'all. But people don't be liking titles these days. Baby, I need a title. Stop playing with me. Because what we doing? Because if you gonna be
Wife,
acting single, I'm
love
gonna
of
be
my
acting single.
life.
Hello.
Don't sit here and call me your woman and then you got 17 other women. Like,
Talk about it. Talk about it.
you niggas are
Cause
weird.
weak. Weak. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Cause
Y'all.
look at us. We getting frustrated. we getting so frustrated. But I will say a moment that I realized sex kept me attached was when after the sex I was over it. Like it was like, okay, we had sex, good, cool. Once we were done, I was like, get away from me. Like that was really all I needed. And it was time to move forward with or without you. Like that's the moment that I knew like the sex wasn't doing it no more. Now, does sex keep me attached sometimes? Yes. But I have definitely learned that outside of that, if I'm feeling some type of way all the time, except for when we're having sex, this is not going nowhere.
Oh, child.
It's not going nowhere. Now, if it's that good, I'm gonna shut up.
I mean,
How you doing? And this is why we get in trouble. This
you
is
know it's good when you
why.
sitting outside his daddy house. Like, yep, nope, not my nigga, Lord. Like, they not finna hunch
She
on
said,
this
"Not my
one.
nigga."
They not finna
What would
hunch
you
on this
do?
one.
Now, okay, so this situationship I was in, you know what happened. But I want to know from our viewers what they would do in this situation. So I was in a situationship with this person and I didn't start nothing. I'm going to just put it like that. I did not start nothing about relationship talks, nothing like that. But we were hanging out, we were cool. And I was under the impression that it was just sex. It was just casual. I wasn't going into it looking for any type of relationship. I was still getting over the last situation that I had. So I was just like, okay, casual sex type of thing. I'm grown. You know what happens. Anywho, let's fast forward here to when I got a call. It might have been a text. It might have been a text. But I got the text like, hey, come see me. Woo out the bam. I get there and I'm sitting there for an hour. Let's start there. I was sitting there for an hour waiting on a text back to my text that said I'm here. Long story short, that person did not let me upstairs. Like they had a bottom door to get through a then apartment. Yeah, I end up getting through the bottom door by somebody else that had constantly seen me there. They knew where I was going, knew who I was, who at the bim. I get up there, you know, knock, 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 and opens the door. I walk in, you know, I'm a little blue already because I've been outside for an hour just to see a female come from the back. Now, I'm going to stop right there and just take a pause because, ladies, fellas, if this was you, now mind you, this is not your man, not your woman. Y'all just casual, but this, whoever the other person is, have brought relationship stuff up to you type thing. Would you be mad? I just want to hear from the people in the back. Would you be mad? Because, baby, when I tell you, I was finna flip the table. What is we doing here?
Bitch, I almost pushed my chair to the back of the room so I could be like, hear ye, hear ye. I got something to say.
Listen, when I tell you that is one traumatic experience, I've never been put in a place to have a female in front of me like that, for one. But I feel like it was even worse because I had to walk into it. No warning, no nothing. I walked dead into it. And then the answer that I got, the response, oh, that's my homie. Yo, homie.
Niggas love fucking they homies. I'm starting
to think you niggas is gay.
I'm
starting to think you niggas is gay. Like, I don't want to be that type of female, but I'm really starting to think you niggas is fruity. Like, and if you is, there's nothing wrong with being gay. But let that
love
be
the
known.
LGBTQ
Like,
community.
come on, because baby, I like my fair share of coochie too.
But don't waste nobody's fucking time. That be the thing. Like, if you're gonna be honest, be completely honest. Don't pick and choose when you're gonna be honest. Don't half tell the truth. Don't half step. If you gonna step, step. If you not gonna step, go step in the back and let a big dog handle it. Cause that's not big dog behavior.
And it's not. It's not. Like what we say, the mutts, they be outside.
Baby, they a dog, they a mutt.
Wait, you know that's my song. Yes, I heard it yesterday. I should have played it today.
I know that's right.
But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. Healing from that one little situation, it did take a conversation. Did I go back? Yes, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I definitely did. But I went back because the conversation that we had to have after that happened was a very much needed one. I wasn't going back without letting the boundaries be known. There are boundaries to being with a person like me. You're not finna disrespect me. I don't take disrespect. I don't tolerate it. But in order, I've never actually healed. Like I healed from it, just not with that person. And to detach from that situation, because I promise you that mess rocked my world for a little bit. To have another female in my face was diabolical. Dead diabolical. And the female was just as dumb as him because she looked at me and was like, oh yeah, I'm whatever he said I am. Like, ladies, please be smarter. Please. What can I say? There's power downstairs. Okay. What do you say? Pussy power. We got pussy power.
The real problem is, especially in situationships, some women be so comfortable just getting something that they'll accept anything.
That's diabolical. You speaking dead facts. Say it again for the people in the back. I don't think they heard you.
For you bitches with the small burlap ponytails in the back, this is for you. You bitches need to get some self-respect. Y'all are so willing to accept anything just so you can have someone. It's not worth it.
And yeah, Kamaya said what she said. She said what she said. So back to the healing part of all of this. We're saying all of this to say, one, people need to start recognizing the type of ship you're in, whether it's a toxic relationship, a good relationship, or a situationship, or if it's just a casual ship. Whatever type of ship you're in, you need to, pick it up, figure out where you are, but you need to create boundaries. And ladies and gentlemen, you need a program. Raise your standards. Okay? Please. Stop taking the breadcrumbs. Stop taking less than what you know you deserve, because it took me a while to really understand what I deserve. I deserve somebody that's going to check up on me every day. I deserve somebody that's going to open my car door. I deserve somebody that's going to make sure that I'm walking in the inside of the street and not the out. I deserve days. I deserve maintenance. I deserve real love. I deserve good sex. But more importantly, I deserve to be treated like I treat you. I deserve, before and after everything, respect. And that's the program. Respect. Honesty, loyalty, respect. Do you hear me? That's all my program is like. Okay. Maya, what's your program looking like?
This is simple. I ain't even letting motherfuckers apply.
No, not the applications. It's closed.
Application season has definitely closed. I think I'm in that transitional period of still detaching, still trying to heal, still trying to figure me out, still trying to pour into me. So I'm not gonna say I haven't created a program, because the program that I had, I thought was perfect.
Okay.
And I feel
What
like
was the
I tell you
program
this all the
before?
time. The program before, my program was reciprocation. I really am big on reciprocation. And we just talked about this, because as women, we really get mad when we do shit for people and they don't do it back for us. But I am one of those people. I physically will show you how I want to be loved. I might wake up one day because you said that you like WWE, and I done went and bought tickets for the show because I thought about you, not because I wanted to impress you or some shit, but I genuinely thought about you. I knew this was something that you like, and I did it for you. It don't always have to be financial. It can be something as small as just showing up for somebody. But when I start to see that I'm doing all this pouring and I'm reciprocating all this energy and that it's not being returned, I shut down. And it's not the best way to handle situations. So it's something I know that I have to work on for myself. But reciprocity is very big for me, because if I give you $100 and you give me 50 back, I'm short.
What is it?
I'm short.
Hello.
So
I like being shortchanged. And we was talking about this earlier because we seen a video. I'm gonna just say it. Sexy Red. Bitch, please. Now I love you. I love her music. Yeah. I love her music because she get me feisty. But there was a interview that she did, and it was something about 50-50. Don't even remember exactly how it started. But long story short, she was just like, no, she's going to teach her son 50-50. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to go 50-50 financially, it's not just finances, it's everything. Relationships, period, marriages, period, are 50-50. And sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're 70-30. Sometimes somebody's going to have to pull more weight than the other. But if we going to talk about 50-50, it ain't just, oh, we going to split these bills. No, we going to split it all. I'm over here doing one thing, you should be over here doing the next. It be too much that I see people in relationships, especially with kids, but yet they single, or they're single mothers. That's not how stuff works. Because if that's how your life is, and you got a man or a woman and you ain't feeling appreciated, what you doing ain't being reciprocated, you need to go ahead and look at that again. Look at it with 2 eyes. 4, hell, if you need to. I'm just saying. Come on, goo goo. Come on for the goo goos. Yes. But I feel like I need everybody, one, to go sit down and think about their ship. Think about the ship that you're in right now. Is it a good ship? Is it a bad ship? Is it a ship that can be worked on? Or is it a ship that you need to walk away from and let it go? Healing is very uncomfortable. Healing is very lonely. But healing is needed, because if you don't heal and you just try and go on with life and try and just go be with the next person, you don't know that you're damaging those people because you haven't healed yourself. Because I know the next person I'm with, I need them to be healed.
Yeah, and please save y'all childhood trauma. Like, we are fucking adults now. I am so tired of hearing about what your mama did, what your daddy did, what your cousin should have did. Now that you at this ripe, tender, grown ass age, there's a lot of things that you can do instead of making excuses as to why you aren't a certain way or why, oh, this is just the way that I am. Stop making excuses. But I will also say people only change for who they want to change for. And if you see that that
For
change isn't
sure.
happening for you, you're not that person. Walk away.
And I feel like people take on projects with people. And that's why y'all ships don't be working. That's why you be in toxic relationships and situationships, because I am a victim of it. Like, I
Yeah.
see that potential in somebody, but I know they're not right just yet, but I just know I can get them right. I just know I can stop making them do this, this, that, and the third. It's me you looking for. And
I'm
baby, you ain't
screaming.
checking for me. I feel like too many times I've been in ships with people and have taught them so much and they jump ship.
Mhm.
I
Taking
ain't
care
teach
of
you.
people, loving people,
Hello.
building people up. You can turn a bum ass nigga into at least a 9 to 5 ass nigga. And he finna
At
take
least.
him and his 9 to 5 and go fuck with these hoes.
And that's where it comes. Look, you got to look at yourself. When you look at your shit, if you not in no shit, like I said, healing is uncomfortable. It is so lonely, but healing is exactly that. It's healing for you. Learn who you are. Because I promise this is the best healing that I've ever been in my life.
I
I
know that's
love the
right.
healing stage that I'm in. I'm going outside by myself. I don't do that. I do not like going outside by myself. I'm going outside by myself. I'm choosing me every day. I'm getting closer to God every day. I'm doing everything that I wish somebody would have done for me before, but I'm doing it now, noticing that I didn't need nobody to do it for me. I needed to do it for myself. That way, when I do get into my next ship, and it better be a relationship to a marriage, because maybe I ain't taking nothing less. I know what to expect. I know what it is that I need, and I know what it is I want. And a lot of y'all need to learn yourself, but also take accountability for yourself, what you allowed, what you've ignored, and change that. Change it. Rebuild your self-worth, please. Know what you deserve and don't take nothing less. Maya, do you ever feel guilty for your boundaries?
All the time.
Why?
I can't do people the way people do me. I'm not set up that way.
Okay.
Like, I'm not bitter. I'm not malicious. At least I don't ever intend to be malicious. Shit, you gonna take something how you take it. But uh sometimes if I tell somebody like this is unacceptable, I don't like this. Depending on the reaction, and this all comes with like being gaslit, like having people try to manipulate you. Like it really just depends on the situation. But sometimes I be feeling like, oh well, if I wouldn't have did this, then maybe this would have happened. And then I be having to tell myself like you stood on something that was important to you, and the person that said that they loved you or the person that said that they care for you or blah 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 was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Like wake up call. But I do feel guilty about it because I don't like being mean. I'm not no mean girl.
See, this is what I need everybody to learn. Please stand up on your good foot, sis. Please stand up on your good foot. Stand up on your 10 toes that the Lord gave you. Because, baby, it ain't nothing worse than accepting something that is less than what you know you deserve. Boundaries are boundaries for a reason.
Hmm.
You got to stop shaking them boundaries. Because I promise you, one boundary that I didn't have before that I have now is how you handle me. And when I say handle me, it's more than just how you touch me. Look, no, it's how you talk to me. It's how you treat me in the house, outside the house. It's just me. Because I don't play by me. Before, I might let you get away with a couple things. These days, I don't let you get away with nothing. When it come to me, you gonna respect me because I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna respect you. I wouldn't do stuff in front of other people. Just like we said before, if you my friend, when we was talking about friendships at big old ages, if you my friend, baby, stand beside me, right, wrong, or indifferent. But when we get alone, yeah, go ahead and tell me that I'm wrong. So in
For
front of
sure.
these people in this relationship, I'm not finna embarrass you. I'm not finna make you feel less than. But when we get back to the house, we can have a conversation. I'm gonna tell you, hey, I didn't like that. And if you can't respect that, then I need to go back and rethink what this shit looking like.
Right.
I don't like that. Now, what's something you'll never tolerate again? Let's talk about this, or yeah, think about your most current thing. What is one thing you'll never tolerate again? And I know it's
Bitch,
a
I
lot of
have a
stuff.
list. What?
I know it's a
Are
lot of
we
stuff.
first
Go ahead, give
off?
it to us, girl.
First off, I'm not tolerating inconsistency. I found out during this relationship that consistency is very big for me, especially because
Mm-hmm.
I do emotionally attach fast. I am a very clingy person. Like, inconsistency is a no go for me. If waking up in the morning and texting somebody that you care about or talking to me throughout the day, showing up, just the breadcrumbs, if that is too much for you,
Sayonara.
your mom's a hoe. Number two.
Okay.
Uh, look, cause
Okay.
next fucking
And she
caller.
said what she said.
Facts. Number two.
Go ahead.
I cannot tolerate somebody that does not know how to protect and lead. I am so tired of dealing with men that be like, oh, I know how to lead. I can lead. You want me to submit to bullshit. I'm expecting for you to lead me to a watering hole and you keep leading me to a shithole. And it's not helping me. If you do not know how to lead and protect, because leading and protecting are two different things, y'all try to bundle shit in a package deal, and that's just not a package deal. Leading someone and protecting someone is another thing, and I don't mean just physically protecting somebody, taking a bullet for somebody, emotionally protecting them, mentally protecting them. Y'all are so for y'all selves out here, or looking for the next person to use, that y'all try to like depict yourselves as these leaders and it just don't give leaders. So, number
You get very
two,
much follower, very much don't know what you're doing, very much
very
catch up.
much you heard a story and you trying to live that lifestyle, but go off. Live your best life.
Girl, that's
I'm
deeper.
finna whoop me a tail's ass because I know that's a tail's ass.
You know what it is?
Number three, I'm not tolerating the disrespect. You not gonna call me up by my name, bitch. Da, 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 da. Now, when you with your homies and y'all having a conversation, yeah, my bitch, da, 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 that's one thing. But if you with me, around me, or talking about me to other people, and you, yeah, that bitch or my bitch, you a bitch, like, yeah. Go and tell your mama come outside. Cause just
Cause
tell
you
your
a
mama
bitch
come
is
outside.
crazy. You if ooh now I had to grow out of the bitch word. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'll say it to my friends, like bitch, please
But see,
type
and
thing. It's the difference.
don't get don't get me started, because we just had this whole fucking argument about everybody calling each other bitches, and it was the, oh well, you call your friends bitches because that's my bitch, but my friend is comfortable and okay with me saying it, and if she wasn't, I wouldn't say it because she would have told me, I don't like this.
it's a difference between being like bitch to one of your friends and a motherfucker being like bitch.
Use a bitch.
It's a difference. It is a big difference. And
Big
it's like
difference.
I can get the debate because if I can't call you no bitch as your man or your woman, then shouldn't nobody else be able to call you that. Get it. But it's all about how you say it. I'm not saying it to my friends to be rude. It's a very big difference. She gonna know if I'm really calling her out on something, just like a bitch on the street gonna know. Bitch, I don't like you. Bitch, I will fight you. Bitch, I will beat your ass. All of that is different than being like, that's my bitch. I love my bitches. It's two totally different things. So please knock it off. Debate over. The debate on the bitch word is over. I won't tolerate disrespect. I don't tolerate disrespect. Like I just said, I know me now. Like
Okay.
I wish you would. But one thing that I won't tolerate that I'm surprised didn't fly out your mouth first was don't put your damn hands on me. Do
Girl,
not put your
I feel
damn
like
hands on me.
that is one of those topics that is so controversial, and I don't even try to get into it because I mean, if you want to be with your abuser, be with your abuser. I personally have never encountered anything similar to it until recently, and that was my straw. Like that was just one of those things. It was just like, yeah, no, you don't come back from that. Like I've accepted a lot and a lot of shit that I shouldn't have accepted. I've dealt with a lot of shit that I shouldn't have dealt with in hopes of us working out, in hopes of this relationship, genuinely believing in you and all of that. And yeah, that type of shit. Yeah, nah, fuck
And
that.
I'll say, like, me and my friends, we funny, including Kamaya's ass too. We funny. Like, we'll say scenarios because, baby, I love me some Chris Brown. Okay. Yeah. Love me some Chris Brown, y'all. That's my husband. Okay. I can't do this if you go act
He
like that.
smokes squares. No, fuck that. No, no. Let's talk, Chris. I'm sorry if you see this. This nigga did coke and was smoking squares. I'm not going.
You finna get off my husband. Okay?
And he was beating on bitches, and y'all be quick to y'all will suck that nigga dick from the back. If he, yeah, we're calling mom. Yep,
Now,
we're calling your mom.
my mom is crazy.
Hey, no, let's
And
not get
this
this.
is the
Look,
problem. We
let's
play
not
too
get her.
much.
Let's not, cause your mama gonna cuss both us out. Okay.
She ain't gonna let us go. Listen here, yeah, you take a good back seat. We too funny. Like, we supposed to be having a serious conversation.
I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I have a conversation about domestic violence with my friends, it always ends up in us laughing. Like,
You
I
gotta
swear to
laugh
God,
to keep from crying.
you definitely
You
do,
gotta,
though. I'm
but
not
I
gonna
will
lie.
say, on a real serious note, I've been through all types of abuse: verbal, physical, mental, emotional. I won't take no type of abuse, none of it, especially physical. I've been in real bad positions before, and I swear I won't go back to that. You got one time to show me that you gonna put your hands on me, and I'm gonna show you that you ain't gonna live no more. I will be the last person you put your hands on. Because if I don't personally hurt you myself, you going to jail. I'm gonna be a police ass bitch. I don't give a damn. You've got one time to show me that you hit bitches. It won't be this bitch. Do you hear me? It won't be this bitch. But listen, I know how it is being with somebody that you love so bad and you dealing with something like that. And it's like, yeah, that shit is traumatizing as fuck. Ladies, if fellas, because fellas deal with, they deal with it too.
Let me tell you something. You know, I
I've
ain't gonna
seen
tell
it.
that ain't none of my business. I'ma just
Yes, it is. What happened?
girl. So let me tell you. So
What happened?
somebody, I'm screaming.
I want to know. I feel like this. It seems like a story I've never heard before, so I'm
You've never
interested.
heard this story before, and I really hope
Yeah.
that this person is not upset for me telling this story.
Well, just
But
don't say no names.
I know someone of the male posterior that was dealing with a woman that was abusive.
See what I
And
say? Women do it too.
at first, I'm sitting over here like,
How
why
you getting
you ain't
abused
beat
by a
that
bitch?
bitch? Like, why you ain't beat that bitch? Like, I'm sitting over here like, this is when you put your hands on the bitch. Like, I just told you never to put your hands on the bitch, but you hit that bitch. That bitch hit back. Like, don't sit there and take that shit, King. But hearing that person be like, one, I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna allow someone to change me. As from a man's standpoint, I feel like that's pivotal. Like that's big because
Yeah.
I'm not finna be somebody I'm not because you fucked up. So I respect that. And then just being a man who genuinely was loving, you stayed, you try to make it work. Like, I feel like sometimes we look at these gender roles and we think we're so different. And in certain categories or actions, we are. I feel like it should be equal. We'll never all be equal. We'll never all really get that. But just as much as we deal with bullshit ass niggas, niggas deal with bullshit ass women. They deal with physical violence and abuse. There have been men that have died due to domestic abuse. Now, it's more common for women, but we starting to see a lot of more women really stick up for themselves or really just get fed up, or maybe they've been the abuser this whole time. Who knows? But men go through it too. And I had the, I'm not going to say privilege, I had the encounter of knowing someone that went through it.
And I get it. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The day I have a son, because I will have a son. Come on, affirmation. Come on, manifestation. The day I do have a son, I'm definitely going to teach my son, no, you don't hit females. You don't hit females. However, I'm going to need y'all to teach y'all daughters how to keep their hands off my child. Because I will most certainly give permission for my son to knock your ass out. I promise you I will. Now, he gonna call his mama first, and he gonna call hopefully his sisters if he got some. I don't too much want to have girls, y'all. We'll talk about that later. But he gonna have some cousins or something to, hey, it's a female, come handle that. Most definitely. But in the case where that is not possible, my son will be knocking your daughter's head off. I'm gonna teach him to hem her up first, but if that don't work,
can you call Linda and teach Linda that? Because I throw hands with her son every time I see him, and I've been throwing hands with him since diapers. Like, I'm sick of it.
That's bad. But I just know this is about to be controversial for me saying that I will teach my son, that, hey, if sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I do it.
Hey, it's for real when you take your hand to the back, like
when you cock that motherfucker.
Oh, when you spin it a little bit.
Wind it up. But abuse is real, y'all. Please don't take abuse. I'm gonna just leave it there. Please don't take no type of abuse, especially physical abuse. It's not worth it. Like Maya said, I have seen and been to seminars and have learned so much about people in relationships that sitting there being abused and get killed because of abuse. We don't want to see nothing bad happen to us, our people, and anybody that fuck with us. Nobody.
Like, you got murder? Oh, who got murder?
Oh, see, okay. Murder. Oh, ain't murder.
Who? I know that's right.
Screaming. Choose yourself, even when it hurts. That's... Regardless
and it's
of what
gonna
it
hurt.
Is. Choose it, and it is. It definitely is. Choose yourself, though. I promise you, it's the best decision you can ever make. You see your girl. I'm out here shining now. Okay, because for a long time I did not choose myself. I chose whoever I was with before me. Yeah, no more. Love this for me. Okay. All right. So we have talked about a lot, and all I can say is my advice, ladies and gents, especially to my ladies. No offense to the gentlemen. No offense.
Fuck y'all.
Damn. She talking from a hurt place right now, y'all. To give her grace, okay? But my advice to everybody is if you're in any type of toxic situationship or toxic relationship or situationship, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Stop what you're doing, please. And really think about, is it worth it? Is this person really worth it? Think about you, everything that you've been through, everything you're going through, and really take a minute to think, are you happy? Because I can promise you 9 times out of 10, you're not. You're not happy. You're attached. That's all the advice I got. Okay.
My advice is fuck niggas, get money.
Life ain't all about money, Kamaya.
But guess what? If I'm crying, I can wipe my tears with $100 bill. Bitch, that'll make me feel better. What we talking about?
Please stop looking at the memes, okay?
What we talking about? Soon as like, oh my God,
Instagram.
That nigga broke my heart. Can I get a mojito, please? Like,
I'm
girl.
Don Julio type of girl.
I'm not a drinker.
That is right.
I'll get around for my bitches, ladies.
I know that's right. Calm down.
Fine. See, y'all, I was pimping, and then I fell in love. See, that's what happened.
And that's the problem.
Stop falling in love when you pimping. And if y'all need a pimp,
how you go from being a lover girl to a pimp?
I'm back at it like a crack addict, baby. Y'all can come apply. I'm taking applications. Asia's my CFO, and yeah.
I do love my job.
Pop it for Big Daddy, nigga. What is we talking about? Like,
Oh my goodness. Y'all see what I deal with on a daily
the ladies
basis.
call me. Hey, what 50 Cent say? They calling me handsome.
I am screaming, dog. You are
Girl, that is
annoying.
my favorite cancer. I aspire to be that petty, bitch.
I am so annoyed with you right now. That bitch said ting. No, ma'am. Stop this right now. We being serious. Come on. What is your advice? Serious advice only, please. From your last experience, serious advice.
Notice the red flags. Acknowledge the red flags. And if you see that it's not aligning with your program, with your boundaries, with your standards, don't allow yourself to stay hoping that things will get better. As soon as you notice those things, before it even get too deep, before you even get in love, walk away and save yourself. If I could go back, I would give myself that same advice, and I don't think I would be where I am right now. So that would be my advice to y'all. And then right after that advice, fuck niggas, get money.
Back to it. Okay. I am screaming. Signs, it's time to leave. Like Maya said, notice them beforehand, at the beginning, when they happen. Especially when you see something happens and you tell somebody, hey, I don't like this. If they continue to do it, that is literally them telling you, fuck you.
They're making a choice at that point. Yeah, for sure.
That's literally it. And when somebody, please listen to your elders. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay? I'm not saying people can't change, but please believe them the first time if they don't. Okay. Start healing better. Start loving yourself. And I'm going to take a minute to talk to my friend. Okay?
Talk to me.
Talk to you. You want me to talk to you like for real? You want me to talk to you or you want me to talk to you?
Asia.
We play all
ladies. See?
Okay.
See, they be flirting.
You know that you big daddy for a reason. What you talking about? Anywho, Maya, okay. I know these last 2 episodes or 2 parts of toxic relationships have been hard for you because when we started toxic relationships part 1, you were already going through it, my girl. Okay, you was already in the thick of it. Okay,
into the thick of it.
Do you hear me? Okay, you was already going through a lot, but you persevered and you showed up and showed out. Both for our podcast, for your friends, and you couldn't even show up for yourself. But I know it's hard right now. Please show up for yourself. And if can't no bitch show up for you, your CFO gonna show up for you. Like I told them, I'm gonna tell you, healing is so uncomfortable, dog. And I know everything you going through right now, but I promise you, by the end of it, you're gonna be like, who? Huh? What? I don't even know that. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. Do you hear me? But I see so much in you that I know you don't see for yourself. I don't ever want you to feel like that person took anything from you. Because the only thing they took from you was the bullshit and the no boundaries you had. Because the person that you're becoming is going to be a person that knows what they deserve and that's going to stand on that. So,
period.
You look good. You look blessed. Fuck that nigga.
Girl, don't tell me that. Don't tell me.
Fuck that nigga. Give money. I am screaming.
Because you know I'm a pose.
This is why. She gonna pose and I'm finna go put her on that pole, y'all. Yeah, Kamaya got a pole in her house now, y'all. Ooh, I'm just telling these. Ooh. I'm finna go teach her a trick or two, okay?
I mean,
now, yeah. Hey.
And
I'm
yep, we
so
play
done
too
with
much.
you. I'm so done with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have watched another fabulous episode of Out of
Ooh.
Pocket and on Purpose. Now, let me tell y'all, toxic love isn't passionate love. It's unhealed love, okay? And you don't have to prove your worth by staying with somebody that's breaking you. They are breaking you. Healing is
Mm-hmm.
choosing differently, even when it's hard. Healing is choosing yourself, even when it's hard. Healing is saying no and standing on your good foot. You have watched us talk about this for the second episode in a row. And if you didn't take nothing from these two parts, baby, I can't help you.
Okay.
I can't help you, but we love y'all. And if you're in something you know you need to leave, this is your sign. Go ahead and walk away. We will see y'all next week, okay? Bye.
Bye, bitches.